My parents are ridiculous. Like my mom, she saves all my baby books. Like she thinks that I'll read them when I'm bored. And I think I will. So I always read them when I'm bored. And I don't know who writes books these days, but I like to get part of that in Financial Pie. Sit down with a big cardboard book. The clock. The big clock. Oh, okay. Tick-tock. The end. 12 bucks. And there's a synopsis on the back that's longer than the book itself, and I'm not exaggerating. Sit down with your child as you delight when you read the adventures of the ticking clock. Sometimes it goes tick, and sometimes it goes tock. But you'll never be too sure in life because things are about to change. Are they talking about this book? They can't be possibly talking about this book. That's weird. I must have missed the subtext. Activity. I was thinking about the word activity today. Like I remember when I was 4 years old, my dad was saying to me, "Come up with a good activity." It's like we're sitting in mud. Is this a good activity? My mom always sends us out in the yard for no reason. Me and my brother, okay kids, out in the yard. Come on, let's go in the yard. So while I'm out in the yard, I usually stare at the sun with my brother. It's a little game that we play. So I'm staring at the sun. My brother, I remember I did it, and I don't recommend this, but I remember we did it. And my brother's telling me, "Okay, Andrew, record's 5, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah!" I got 6. I got 6 at the sun stare. My brother's yelling out the window, "Hey, Andrew, don't do that. Yeah, I was just about to stop." Usually when I'm out in the yard, I usually just call my friends over and we make bike rides in the street. Because that's where all the cars are. We're going to go up a piece of wood up to a cement block. And the object of the game was for one kid to get on his bike, go as fast as he can, and see how high he can go. That's as far as we planned. That was until one kid was flipping up in the air. "What do I do? We don't know!" He had a mailbox. Oh, I bet you 9-year-old paramedics run the streets. Oh, get some leaves, I see blood. That was the easy part. The hard part was to calm mom down before you bring in the banged up kid. It's always my turn because they think I do good, but I always mess it up. Here's how it went. "Okay, Mom, everything's fine. I just want to run here full speed and say hi. And everything's fine." Like she brought that. "Everything's fine. Do you know Kevin?" "Yes, of course, you know Kevin. Do you know how usually his right arm, it bends like that?" It ain't bend like that. "So since you were gonna go get milk later, anyway, maybe you just want to go take it to the hospital. And if you get peanut butter, get smooth." I mean, I like peanut butter, but I don't get this. Peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. Is there a point to that? I'm lazy and all, but I like to meet the guy that needs that. You know, I can go for a sandwich, but I'm not going to open 2 jars. I can't be opening and closing all kinds of jars, cleaning. Who knows how many knives? If you're that lazy, when I get the whole thing out with a spoon, put some croutons in there. Scrumptious. Delectable. As was the first. I think I'm going to have another one. Second, why not get the whole thing out of a squeeze bottle? Once you know, cleanup can life get better. I submit that it cannot. That's it.
Very good, Andrew.